Nothing in this video is financial advice. Okay guys, we're here and I'm about to log into TokenMetrics and give you my honest view on the product. If you want to get the full value out of this guide, because we're gonna look at how you use TokenMetrics, please close all the other browser tabs because we have some huge value bombs incoming. In the video we're gonna look at, is TokenMetrics any good? Is it worth it? Should you get it and who shouldn't get it? Because there's clear distinction whether you can actually benefit from this product or not. And those of you who can benefit from TokenMetrics, you likely ask, can you find the next 10x, 50x, maybe even 100x coin with this tool? And to put it simply, there's no one-stop shop for everything in crypto, but this thing gets pretty damn close, as they're even considering to launch a robot advisor that takes care of your investing for you. But still, TokenMetrics isn't a magic wand that by waving you get $1 million overnight. You won't simply get the mad gains thrown to your crypto wallet without any effort at all. You still gotta know the coins you're gonna invest in, and you still gotta be able to understand them, because without understanding you won't really be able to hold them comfortably in the turbulent crypto markets. And here TokenMetrics steps in, because now today we have plus 2,000 different coins on the market and new ones keep coming all the time, day by day. And at some point we're gonna have over 5,000 coins, maybe even over 9,000 coins in the future at some point. And this sheer amount, this huge amount of coins is something you really can't keep up with. One person can't truly understand the entire market and expect to find constantly the best projects all the time. And here TokenMetrics really steps in because it digests the information from the markets and breaks it down for you into easy to understand form. They go through the day-to-day technical analysis, they go into the fundamental analysis of the coins, the tokenomics, and into the actual underlying technology, like is the project solid and is it worth to invest in. So basically here you can find value if you're a value investor, because they look at the fundamentals, or if you're just purely doing technical analysis yourself and investing to the coins that have great fluctuations in price. So many different kinds of crypto investors can find value in here. So in a sense you should use the tool in a way that matches your own investor profile and determine what kind of coins do you want to find. Are they the ones that move fast, the ones that move slow, the ones that move more reliably and predictably, and ones with more risk and more gains potentially? And when you know which are the type of coins that you're looking for, here TokenMetrics can help you by digesting the information for you, and now you just simply need to look at the metrics that it gives you. Looking at the easy metrics, you see, is the project sound, is it solid, and should you look into it? And that's when you start your own research. You can start reading the white papers and doing all the tokenomic research, knowing that the coin is solid and you're not wasting your time reading about it and learning about it. So in a sense what TokenMetrics gives you is more time to your day and to your crypto research. You get to spend more times with the quality coins you are looking for. And now to the actual part that I've been waiting for in this guide, in this TokenMetrics guide. How do you actually use TokenMetrics to find these coins? That's what you want to know before you buy the product. Let's take a sneak peek into my TokenMetrics account. And we're gonna dive into that immediately. So let's start by logging in. And by the way, if you at any point feel like you would like to get TokenMetrics for yourself, you can find the purchase link from the video description. By using that you get minus 10% discount on your purchase, and you also support the channel so I can create more content like this for you on TokenMetrics and how to use the actual tool. You can take a cheap trial, it costs like $5 or so, and with it you get the access to all of these features we're gonna dive in now. Actually, I might mention real quickly that at the end of the video we also have a plan comparison of TokenMetrics. There you will find out which plan suits your wallet the best. It depends kind of on how much money you have to invest and how much data you need to find the best coins. So that's what we look into at the end of the video. And now my hands are already burning, so let's get to the actual guide on how to use TokenMetrics. So what we have in this view, this is kind of like the big picture of the TokenMetrics indices. What they are, it's a like pool of certain cryptos that TokenMetrics has calculated for you. Like you could put your money into these, and on average TokenMetrics would be able to give you good results. One calculations that I saw, that when TokenMetrics results were compared with each other, like compared against Bitcoin and other altcoins, and like if you would be following the TokenMetrics indices portfolio, it would have given you like plus 40% compared to if you had just been investing into Bitcoin or to altcoins. So basically you would have like 3x outperformed the normal investing, because I think Bitcoin would have brought you like a bit under 10% and altcoins were like 13%. So like the long and short of it in that is that the TokenMetrics indices were quite good and they outperformed the market. But I'm quite sure that you've heard about the indices quite a lot, and that's the long and short of it. Like here you can determine your investor portfolio when you want to, like what's your time horizon and what are the things you prioritize. Is it the fundamentals of the coin, or is it the technology? And when you click there, well, the indices get actually calculated to you immediately. This simplicity is just simply beautiful in my mind. Like now you see TokenMetrics calculated as a possible portfolio we could invest in. But here are the ratings, which is the core feature of TokenMetrics that got me actually back in the days to get the product. You see like the indices below, they are kind of the bigger pool you can invest in. But when we look at the ratings, they are actually kind of the, if we compare to the traditional markets, these are kind of like doing the stock picking. You're trying to find the individual Amazon, Facebook, and Google stocks from the market that are going to tremendously outperform all the others. So this is where the big gains await us. So let's look at that. And here the amount of data that you see on the screen depends on your plan. Is the cheaper $30 one or the $100 one investor plan, which I have, which means I have the top 100 cryptos on the market, as you can see here. It's quite a big list of coins. And actually I myself, I don't have the money to invest into all of these, and that's not the point even. The point is to find the golden opportunities from within this list of top 100 coins. And obviously if you take even more expensive package, you get access to all of the coins in the TokenMetrics platform and on the market, which gives you just huge opportunities in the microcap coins. We're going to look into later who should think of which kind of plan. If we put things into perspective here, on average you're paying about $1, $1.50 for all the data per coin in here. But now, how can you use this data? Even just this view here is that you can think about, like, here's the TokenMetrics rank, like what TokenMetrics thinks of the actual technology and the coin itself. And here you see the market cap rank, which you can find if you go to CoinMarketCap or CoinCodex or CoinPaprika or CoinGecko. This is the rank that you see there. This, like, the biggest coin obviously is Bitcoin, then we have Ethereum, etc. And one simple thing you can use here to find the opportunities is match or look at and compare the TokenMetrics rank, which tells you about the potential, how good TokenMetrics thinks that the coin is, and you compare it to the market cap rank. And what you can see here is that the bigger the difference here is, the better the opportunity in investing to the coin. And here already in the top 6 we have like 1, 2, 3 coins with really big differences in the TokenMetrics rank and the market cap rank, because the difference here basically means that the Matic network is currently on the market cap rank 122, and TokenMetrics is actually ranking it to be the number 5. So there's like unbelievable opportunities you can find with this kind of data analysis. TokenMetrics basically digests the information for you, and you can start looking at these coins from based on their analysis. Now, that being said, I wouldn't go immediately all into any of these coins just for the reason that TokenMetrics is ranking them into a certain rank. Because to make any good investment decisions that last long and you are able to hold, you gotta know the coins yourself. You see, like, let's say you invested in Bancor and the coin climbs to, let's say, number 50 on the market cap rank, and you're anticipating it to go to the number 6. But it goes to the number 50, and from there it starts to decline, and like you know nothing about the coin. All you know is the name, and you know that TokenMetrics told you that it could be number 6. Well, it got to the number 50 and then it starts to decline. What happens is like your own psychology starts to kick in and you might not be that comfortable with holding the coin. You start to think like, oh my god, like is this gonna go to 0 or back to 107, or am I actually going to lose a lot of money with this? And you sell. You sell it when it's number 90. And okay, at that point you already made some money in there. But then the coin starts to climb again in price. Huge climb. And you panic buy in because you think, okay, it's going to go to the number 6. Those are the tricks that your psychology can play on you. And then again, a little correction happens as the price declines. You see, the journey to the number 6 isn't necessarily a straight line. And in the journey, if you're unsure of the product, you don't know it, you can still lose money. And that being said, this is exactly where TokenMetrics can help you, because let's say you're doing token and coin research in the sub 1000, in the total microcap coins. And there's just so huge amount of coins and data that you should look into to really understand them deeply. Here TokenMetrics buys you time. It basically digests the information for you about the coins, and it helps you like eliminate the totally scam ones and the ones that don't have solid fundamentals. And once you find these coins, these good quality coins from here, from this view, you can start digging into them and looking at the data that TokenMetrics gives you even within the platform. Like you can still and you should go to read the white papers, but you can get all the necessary data within the platform as well. The main thing is that you trust in the coin and you understand the technology and everything it stands for. Because if you don't do the research and trust in the coins you're investing, you're running the risk of letting your psychology play the tricks on you. You're actually going to lose money even though you have information like this, like it has the potential to rise, or TokenMetrics ranks it to the number 6 in potential. And that is why I wouldn't go all into any coin just for the reason that TokenMetrics ranks it in a good way, because investing is also about your psychology, and that's why rather how you should think about the platform. It is like I'm gonna be honest here, there's no magic wand that makes you $1 million. So that's why how you should look at the platform is that you come into this view, you look at the coins, you identify, okay, Matic Network, Bancor, these have really good potential in my mind, and you look deeper into them. You open the project, which we're going to do in a moment. You open the project and you start looking at the technical indicators, you go into the technology and you take a deep dive on the coin. That's when you get familiar with it. And when you start to trust into projects like that, which have the great potential that TokenMetrics has filtered out for you, you are way more comfortable in holding the coin all the way from the number 107 to the number 6, if that is going to happen anytime. But my main point here is that TokenMetrics basically lets you cut through the noise of the crypto market. You see like 100 coins. That's what I have access to in here. And TokenMetrics let us see through the noise and cut through the noise and find the quality projects. For example, with the rank method I showed you, there are obviously many things you can do with the platform. And all they help you do is cut through the noise of the crypto market and invest and find the project that have the potential to grow. Then you start to educate yourself on the project, you start forming your own opinions on it, and that's where you find the opportunities in the crypto space. And why I'm now making this video is for the reason that we see that crypto has been down a bit. It's not just this minus 0.43%, but like about a month ago we saw some ultra bullish move on the Bitcoin charts, and ever since we've been sliding downwards. And interestingly, now TokenMetrics is actually predicting about 8% growth in Bitcoin price. And as you can see, like Polkadot could see something like 30% growth. All this updates constantly, so by the time you see this video, it might be that these are a bit outdated already. But these predictions, these tie closely to the reason why I'm making this video right now for you. Basically, with Bitcoin and the great going alts, we're actually seeing that the correction could be over soon, and we're seeing that we are in the time and space where we have the opportunity to get into these kinds of rising tides, like Bitcoin's 8%, 33% on Polkadot, possibly 34% on Blockstacks, and etc. The possibilities are endless here. And I want to take the time now to dive into the Bitcoin analytics. Obviously, you can see all the rest if you get the $5 trial, link for which you find from the video description below. And why I want to see the Bitcoin and show that one for you is because basically very rarely the other altcoins can start to rise if Bitcoin has not moved in price. Because Bitcoin is the big ship, that's the one that's going to lift all the others. The rising tide lifts all the boats, basically. You know the saying. And that's why we use Bitcoin here as your example, because it's the coin that should be of interest to you. And here, as you can see, we have the box with the technical, fundamental, and overall grade indicators. And no big surprise that the overall grade for Bitcoin is really good. 86.32% overall out of 100. And the fundamentals seem quite solid, the technology looks good, but the technical analysis, which is here, is currently not that great, or it's still on the positive side, which is why TokenMetrics is actually forecasting a little bit of price rise for the near future. And these kind of trends you can spot with the tool quite easily, as you can see. By the way, you can get this data for all the coins in the TokenMetrics platform, which really helps you dive into the quality projects and find the best possibilities for price growth for you. And then we of course have the other navigations here. We see price predictions, which actually has about 90% accuracy. We have the fundamentals, technology, technical analysis, performance metrics, and correlations. All this is usable for all the coins that you buy the access to. And with the investor plan that I have the access to top 100 coins in the platform. So, and down below here you see other information as well. So let's dive into the price predictions, because this is what most people are interested in. And as mentioned, as you can see here, TokenMetrics has been quite good with their analysis on the Bitcoin price, and you get this information for other coins as well, like September, August, July, June, May, all above 90%, and at point even 98% accuracy on the price predictions. Just look at it, like with information like this, you have no reason to go to YouTube and check your feed for Bitcoin or altcoin price predictions, as people anywhere are gonna pull up from there. But like here you have actual data backing the analytics, and they're about 90% accurate, which is totally bonkers in my mind, but that's what it is. And below here you see even the actual price forecast for Bitcoin price, and as you can see, at the moment TokenMetrics is forecasting that we see about 12.5k price in this year. So we wouldn't be seeing the 50k Bitcoin this year that some people have been forecasting. I myself am more at the kind of camp that believes we're gonna see that next year, maybe next summer, and from there after we get to the all-time highs, it's most likely gonna be FOMO from the retail sector and all. So at the moment we're well on the accumulation phase, and TokenMetrics seems to think so as well. And yeah, if you already found out from what I said, the dotted line here, the blue dotted line, is the like TokenMetrics forecast for the price, and the red one is the actual price, what happened. So we see the forecast here to the future, and the price we see here on the red. And if we look at the history, well, it corresponds quite well with the above graph that we, or table that we looked at here. But here we see that the prices are matching quite well, and often you even see the TokenMetrics forecast kind of acting as like even, well, it's not technical analysis you can do with this, but even like for here example, the TokenMetrics forecast kind of acted even as a price resistance point, so it acted as a support for the Bitcoin price. And here kind of as well, and here kind of. So when these two hit together, you may expect some kind of reaction on the price, be it up or down. And well, we see, are we gonna bounce from here? And like on average, I think the TokenMetrics forecast is quite spot on here. Like they're not going on top of each other 100% of the time, but on average, the TokenMetrics forecast gives us quite a good understanding of what the price is going to be doing. And if we put this to a monthly view, you can change this here. You can see how it looks. So it would be growth in the future possibly. And other time spans here, of course, as well. And here you see other data on the past price predictions and what the actual price was. So that's pretty much the technical price prediction models from TokenMetrics. And yeah, I guess the main takeaway is that these are quite accurate, and pretty much showing these alone is kind of why I wanted to do the video. It's just kind of mad to think about how exact and right you can be with the right kind of data. You can actually forecast the market prices with above 90% accuracy, which is just out of this world. But that's really not all that we have on TokenMetrics. We have the fundamental analysis. You can see these metrics on the other like summary tabs as well and all, but here you see the breakdown of it. And when you scroll down, there's more data. But basically, if you want to, like, when you get to the summary page, this is what we already saw, and you want to do a drill down on the data that you see on this graph, you can dive into the tabs here, like fundamentals, technology, and technical analysis. And let's say like this was an altcoin, and you think, okay, like this looks really good, like price has gone down a bit, and I might be entering the market. I want to buy this actually. And here you see the exchanges you can get the token from. Like, I guess you see how easy to read this page is. Like, there's this meter, and then we have all the additional information down below it on the page, and you can dive into it really easily. Here you see the actual meter, the calculated meter that tells you about the general rankings of the actual product. And like everything in the page is broken down so that anyone can understand like the components of how this meter is calculated. From here you can see if the actual project is legit, because these cryptos, you gotta have a strict criteria to identify and filter out the scams. And here TokenMetrics tells us basically that in Bitcoin's case we are 54 out of 55, which is really high score. So basically Bitcoin is good to invest in, which is more or less obvious, you could say. And like where this is really handy, that's like when you're looking into a totally new altcoin that you know nothing about and you're doing your research. That's where this can be tremendously powerful. That's when you gotta have the ability to cut through the noise of the market and see like, is this project legit? Because, well, the smaller projects are really risky, and there are tons of them. Like there's what we have over 2,000 and in a few years maybe even over 5,000 different coins in the market. No one can really dive into that kind of information. That's just too much data. No one can digest it. Just think about it, like 55 different data points and trustworthiness factors that you should know about 2,000 different coins to make an educated like investment decision. Like that's something no one can do in this world. And that's where TokenMetrics comes really handy for me, because I can like these meters, these kinds of like tables where you can see easily how legit is the product, like they give you a good understanding of should you look into it. That's how I use TokenMetrics, and I find the opportunities in the market. So there is really good potential in this tool. And well, yeah, the same stuff pretty much in the technical analysis. Here it's actually quite interesting how the meter is telling us that Bitcoin is going to be bearish, even though they are still in the 30-day time span predicting a growth of about 8%. At least in my mind, that's clearly bullish. And here actually, as mentioned, like even though the meter tells us that the trend is bearish, I would go counter the trend, just because that if we look back 1 month, about 1.5 months, we can see from the charts the clearly kind of more bullish breakouts from the charts, which may help us like do decisions from like not using TokenMetrics so much, but rather trusting on the bigger developments and price resistance points in the technical charts. So in this way you can view TokenMetrics as just one of the tools in your arsenal of doing crypto research, and the main value comes from that you can see with clear analytics and meters and rankings on what should you put your focus into. Now you may think that all this looks way too simple, and like how can you really make decision based on these kind of indicators that are so damn simple? And what I can say here is that as my day job outside of the crypto space, I do B2B digital marketing, and there we're really data driven. And to really do data driven decisions, you gotta be able to understand that data. And if the data is too messy, or you have too many indicators, or they are displayed in a too complicated manner, that's when you really can't understand the data all that well. And this is, in my mind, why TokenMetrics is narrowing things down into such simple indicators and meters that help you do the decisions. So no, this is not like too simple for people to do decisions on. Even like great marketing and data dashboards are something that you can understand by looking at them really briefly, and they don't require you to drill down and do like fully in-depth brain power consuming analysis on the different layers of data, but they give you exactly what they need to give you, and that's what TokenMetrics dashboards really accomplish doing. This is my favorite crypto research tool out there. And this page that we have open here right now, this focuses on the technical analysis, which is an art form of its own totally. But here TokenMetrics can help you even with that a bit in case you don't know how to read charts. Like it breaks you down the developing trends, and below the meter you see which of the different indicators are getting bullish. And as you can see, like on every page you have the like ideas of here, like if you don't know how to read a chart, or you don't know how to read a meter like this here on the left, you have the explanations broken down in here. You can go deeper into this kind of information, and you find all the important links here to the sources where you can find more helps. And yeah, they have tutorials here, and you can get to the tutorial place or page from here as well. The other features that we have here are the performance metrics, which we don't go too deep at the moment, but these are basically kind of the charts you can use to get a bigger picture view on the project. And now to the really interesting stuff, like this is gold for those of you who only invest in crypto, because this allows you to create a balanced portfolio within the crypto market. Like to the extent that's possible. So now you might ask, like, what the heck is he talking about? Well, let's see. If you want to create a portfolio of crypto that is more or less stable like to the point that a crypto portfolio can be balanced and non-fluctuating, like obviously we want to get a lot of price fluctuation in crypto, but when these two different projects that like on average they both go up, but when they go up on different time windows, like let's say Bitcoin goes up and the negative correlation here is that GTN goes at that point down, and when Bitcoin goes down the GTN goes up, like that was negative correlation. And when you find this kind of like counterbalancing correlations to your portfolio, you can sleep your nights better, because when you see that, like for example, the example that I gave you with the Bancor on the bigger data tables of the first page, if in that example Bancor was the only one that you had in your portfolio and it went down, well, and you sold, but let's say you had like GTN and that went into a negative correlation against Bancor, well in that case GTN just went up, which meant that on average your portfolio still was positive. This brings the kind of calmness to your investment strategy, so you're not panic selling and FOMO buying into things, but you can calmly invest and ride the gains. That's the value of correlations and inverse correlations. You can find the most suitable coins for your portfolio. And then we have the IEOs, the initial exchange offering coins, but we're not gonna look at these that much because these have like basically watermarks of my personal data so much that I can't really dive into these. It would be too much of a hassle for me to edit those in to this video, so I'm just gonna apologize about these. But here you can basically see the kind of analytics on Facebook, Libra and other like cool upcoming projects that you can become an early investor on to find the greatest gains in those projects. And of course, for all of us, we have the tutorials in here we can dive into in case we want to get in more in depth with the tool. Once you are logged in, you can do that anytime, and the indices are right here. Really easy to use, and they use all the data on TokenMetrics that we just went through. Based on that, they create you these crypto portfolios you can invest in, and here you can see how to set up your own criteria for your portfolio. I've seen these do quite well. One YouTuber, for example, made a comparison where this index won the general crypto market by about 40% or so. And here you find the different time horizons, and here you have the actual final portfolio you can start investing in. And one of the most fascinating features that we have in the TokenMetrics platform, I actually have in my website in the DeepInCrypto.com, we have a bit longer article on TokenMetrics, like how does it work, does it work? Here we go also to the topic of who should get TokenMetrics. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. But what's really the fascinating part of TokenMetrics is that when we look at the feature list, they are going to come up with a robot advisor that is AI powered. At the moment it's still an upcoming feature, but if you get TokenMetrics now, you're actually going to get it with the I think it's 25% lifetime discount. Plus, if you get it through my official DeepInCrypto affiliate link, which is down below in the video description, you get additional juicy minus 10% discount on your purchase. But what's the robot advisor? It's actually an AI powered feature that automatically balances your portfolio in the TokenMetrics platform. So you can basically just give the robot advisor your crypto within the platform and it would automatically take care of your investing. You can go to sleep, you can go to school, you can go to work, you can do anything you like, and you don't have to think about rebalancing your portfolio based on the possible opportunities in the market. And why it's been done that way is because, well, here in the article we actually talk about the topic. I think it's here. Yeah, because as they talk in their own materials, TokenMetrics, like here you can find the link to the product demo webinar, which is here, if you want to see more details about the product. But in the webinar they actually talk about that TokenMetrics isn't meant really for finding one single or like million different projects that can grow 1000x. No, the big opportunities in there lie because like in the finding the 10x moments in your trading history and your trading futures. These are the 10x opportunities, how I call them, the 10x moments. And if you see, like, if you have $1 and you find these opportunities like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you already get to the $1,000,000 net worth. Of course, like, no one is really gonna invest just $1, and it's gonna take a bit of effort to find these, but that's where TokenMetrics can help you. The tool is basically meant to help you find the 10x moments, and when you find those, that's where you can get your net worth grown. And yeah, I was talking about the robot advisor. It's kind of cool to think that the robot advisor can actually take care of all of this process for you. No need for you to already be sitting on exchange and rebalancing your portfolio, but the robot advisor can actually take care of all of this for you. And that's the real power of TokenMetrics. Although it's left to be seen how well the robot advisor feature will work. But even still today, the tool can help you with the price predictions, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, technical reviews, which tells you basically how legit the project itself is. You have the crypto indices, you get access to the investor network when you are a member, like I have the investor plan currently. You can stay ahead of your game. You can know like what's currently happening in the crypto market. You get the IEO ratings that I showed you. You have crypto market news incoming. Investor webinars is one that is really good now that we don't have just yet the robot advisor, but you can get into the bi-weekly webinars where you get info on crypto investing and investing in general. And of course you can smash in your portfolio into the platform and see how it's developing as well. If you want to see more stuff on these from the article, I'll link this article to the video description. You can find the link here to there. Actually, I think I might even link this webinar straight into the video description on YouTube. But yeah, as the last thing, before I show you how you can buy TokenMetrics, how you can get a cheap $5 trial on TokenMetrics and the minus 10% discount on the buy, we could take a time and discuss about like who is TokenMetrics for. And what I must say here is that the short answer is that you gotta have the money to benefit from this. Like if you're about to come into the crypto market and you want to invest like $500, okay, you can get TokenMetrics and try to find the golden opportunities in there. But people who have a lot of money, let's say you're gonna invest multiples of thousands of dollars, that's where you can really benefit from this product, because you have the capital to allocate to different projects and play around, and you can try out different opportunities, and most likely you also have the time to use the tool, because that's a requirement. You gotta have the time to use the tool and get to know the projects you wanna invest in. And of course you're preferably a bit more advanced crypto user, as for example like some coins you gotta buy from Uniswap, which is decentralized exchange, and you can't get them from Coinbase, let's say. But if you know how to use a Uniswap or something like that, you are well on your way to investing in most of the crypto projects out there. And those are kind of the requirements for most people in my mind. And others who can like potentially benefit from this tool are like investors, private individuals. If you have the money, like don't forget the requirements. You gotta have the money to put in, you gotta have the time to put in. And when you're an investor or private individual or an organization and you want to invest in altcoins and outperform like Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's what the tool is mostly for. Like you find the golden 10x opportunities in the market, and those are the ones that outperform Bitcoin in growth, they outperform Ethereum in growth, and that's how you grow your net worth in the long run by repeating the golden opportunities in the 10x moments of crypto market. So in case you want to go into altcoins and find the golden opportunities, the good coins that actually have the potential to grow faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you want to save a little time on doing the research and find the quality projects, that's where TokenMetrics can help you. In that case, you should look into this tool, and you can get the cheap trial at first. It costs, I think it was $5 for 1 week trial, and in 1 week you can get to know the platform and see if this is for you. If it's not, just cancel it. TokenMetrics has 30-day free money back guarantee, so there's no risk involved in there in case you don't like the tool. And as the last point, I want to bring this up. Who shouldn't get TokenMetrics? And I really mean it. Please don't get TokenMetrics if you don't have money to invest into the crypto market. It's that simple, because the investor plan, for example, okay, you can get the cheapest version in, I think it's $30 a month, and the investor plan costs $100 a month. That's the one that I have, and then we have even bigger plans that are a bit more pricier, but they give you access to the entire crypto market, where you can find info even on the smallest and cheapest of altcoin with the 100x opportunities possibly in there. Depends on the coin, but that's what TokenMetrics is designed to do. The bigger your plan is, the better opportunities you can find. And for the same reason, if you have so little money that the subscription fee, even if it's just the $30 a month, which is the cheapest plan, if you can't afford the subscription fee, don't get the product, because then you likely don't have enough money to participate into the crypto market. And let's say you have only $100 to invest, don't get TokenMetrics. That's my advice for you, because at that point you're better off investing into the safe bets like Bitcoin and into the Ethereum, which are kind of in terms of talking about crypto market, they are kind of guaranteed to grow in price. And if you have just $100 to invest, don't get TokenMetrics. Just put your money onto the safe bets if you want to invest in crypto. And for all the reasons that we went through in this review, is that if you want to make $1 million by the next week or by the end of this week, don't get TokenMetrics, because this is an in-depth crypto research tool that brings you profits in the long run. Don't expect to make the big wins in 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, or 1 month. No, you should anticipate and be ready to see the gains in the months to come, because likely if you follow, if you have TokenMetrics for 1 year, and once every 2 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you find a 10x opportunity, that's where you have the opportunity and possibility to make $1 million. But yeah, if you want to make a quick gain, don't get TokenMetrics. If you're ready to put in the time and effort, get it. This tool is really good with that help, and it helps you with the crypto research in the market. As the last thing, I think I could say that TokenMetrics has really good support team. I've been a couple times in touch with them, and they usually reply to me within a day. So in case you have any kind of issues, any kind of questions, anything, you can send them a message. You can find the chat box from their website, from the bottom right corner. And when you send them a message, just describe shortly what's your issue, and they will get in touch with you. The support team is really good, and I can highly recommend the team. In case you want to see all the benefits and how the tool works, you can either buy the tool itself, and I'll leave you the minus 10% discount coupon link to the video description, or if you want to get into more detail about how the tool works, we have the TokenMetrics webinar here, and I'll link this into the video description as well. So make sure to check them both out, and I think I'm now more or less ready to show you how you can get this tool. Let's start by subscribing to the $5 trial. Okay, now I'm gonna take you through the TokenMetrics plan checkout, and we're gonna do meanwhile a little plan comparison once we get to the buying page. Now to start this journey, this checkout, click the link in the video description. It grants you minus 10% discount on TokenMetrics. It's our affiliate link. The link takes you directly to the pricing page, and this is where we get started. Here we have two easy steps that we need to take, and they are that first we create your account, and second we subscribe to the plan once we are logged in. So at first you don't need your credit card just yet when we're creating your account, but after that you do need your credit card because we're gonna get the $5 trial. So once again, not a lot of money here at stake for trying out the product. So let's start out. So in this page, it really doesn't matter just yet which plan you select. Here you can do a bit of comparison between the plans. Here is the investor plan that I have, and then at the bottom we have the professional plan, which is a bit more pricier one. But if you want, you can do a little comparison by reading the texts here. I have this one, it's $99 a month, and it's very suitable for me. So click any of the subscribe buttons and you get to the actual pricing page, which is here. You see here we have the app, which means we're inside the TokenMetrics platform already. And even not yet we're gonna get billed for TokenMetrics, but I'm still gonna select the monthly plan and click here to start the account creation. Now when we come to this page next time, we will be asked for a credit card, and that's when I also kind of go through the plans a bit more deeply. But as you can see here, now we're starting to create our account. TokenMetrics is asking us for the little bit of information that they need to get you started. So we smash in our details. Click register. I just got a verification email and I'm gonna take care of that one. You got yours as well, so go to your email. The email looks like this. You click the button and you end up in the confirmation page like this. Then we're good to go and log into the TokenMetrics platform. And we sign in. Sign in. We don't save this. And as you can see, we have no plan at the moment in TokenMetrics. So now we go to the pricing page and we gotta subscribe to the actual plan. But before that, let's look at the different plans that TokenMetrics has to offer us. So we have the HODLer plan that costs about $30 a month. We have the investor plan, which I have, which is $74.99 a month, and then the little bit pricier professional plan, which costs about $300 a month. And of course, each of these you can get 25% off by taking the yearly plan. So that means you're gonna get billed once a year for the entire year. And in case you want to get that 25% off and the additional minus 10% discount, you can use the link in the video description. It's official affiliate link. But now, what are the real differences with these different plans and which one should you take? And the easy way to look at it is just think about how much money you have to put into the market, because the biggest beef with these is that the HODLer plan has top 20 market cap rankings and price predictions and technical analysis and fundamental analysis. And with the investor plan, which I have, it has the same data for top 100 coins. And like when you think about it, when you think about this in simple terms, that's 5 times more data than the HODLer plan, and the cost is about, is it a little bit more than double? So it's quite a good like bang for your buck basically. And yeah, it allows you to find better opportunities. And of course with the professional plan you have unlimited technical analysis, unlimited fundamental analysis, unlimited code reviews, everything unlimited basically. Plus you're gonna get the private investor webinars and all such stuff. And for I would say like if you're frequently looking for new opportunities and you have some serious money to put into the market, you can go with the professional plan, but most of us should look at the investor plan. And those of you who want to just try out and see if the top 20 coins can give you some kind of profits, you are good to go with the HODLer plan, of course. But on average, I would say us like normal people who go to the work and like we don't have that much time to look at into the markets and do kind of comparisons, you are good to go and you're best served with the investor plan. And this is kind of also because, well, when you get unlimited technical analysis and code reviews and everything, well, you don't have unlimited amount of time. So the professional plan is something that especially like organizations and like full-time investors could look into, but the rest of us, we should go with the investor plan. This is my take on it, and this plan has served me quite well so far. And of course, if you're just going to get TokenMetrics for the crypto indices, which creates you the portfolios that you can just go straight and invest in, then you can go with the HODLer plan because it's included in there. So that's my take on it. So now that you know this stuff and you kind of maybe know which plan you want to take, we are good to go and subscribe to our plan. And with the investor plan, you get access to top 100 coins, and the 7-day trial costs just $5. And when you subscribe to it, you instantly get access to all of the top 100 cryptos. So let's see how we subscribe to the plan. So I select that I want to be billed monthly, and I click subscribe to the 7-day trial. And of course I took the monthly because this is simply a demo account, and I'm showing you how the account subscription takes place. And here we smash in our details, our card details. Now they're validating the card, and finally we can add a coupon code here. Adding a working discount code here, make sure that you lock in your minus 10% discount on your purchase. And if you want to use my working coupon code here that grants you the minus 10% discount, you can put my coupon code here, which is DeepInCrypto. Everything small case, everything together, DeepInCrypto. Then you click apply coupon. Now I'm not going to do that myself because it would be a fraud for me to use my own coupon code, but you can enjoy your minus 10% in case you'd like to have it. Then we just pay for the trial, the $4.99, and we're good to go. We can start using TokenMetrics and we can start doing crypto research. This is just their disclaimer that we acknowledge. And here you are immediately directed to the TokenMetrics tutorial video. Here they show how to use the tool and what it is, what does what, and how the functions work. Now at this point I'm just gonna thank you for watching the video till the end. It means a lot to me, and I like when I see from the YouTube analytics that people are watching this stuff till the end. It also tells to YouTube that the content is good and the video was engaging, which helps us rank better, and it helps YouTube to YouTube understands that the content was good and they want to present it to other people as well. And in case you like the stuff, please hit us with a thumbs up, or if you didn't, hit us with a thumbs down, however you feel. Although I must say I preferred the first one, the thumbs up option. But yeah, thank you for watching the video till the end. And in case you want to dig up more stuff about TokenMetrics, from the video description you find the minus 10% discount link. You can click that one and the discount will be added to your browser. So you don't have to buy the subscription right now, you can actually get it later as well, as long as you click the link and take the discount to your browser from there. So that's one, and in case you want to dig up more stuff about TokenMetrics, you can check out the webinar that I briefly showed you earlier. You find the link to that one from the video description as well. And all this being said, thanks for watching the video. I hope you decide to support the channel by using the link, because that helps us create more TokenMetrics content in the future, be it about the robot advisor or how to do crypto research in general. Those are both possible topics we can discuss in case TokenMetrics content resonates with the audience. So thanks for watching till the end. Hit me with a thumbs up in case you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next video.